It is a break. He's mentioned nothing about retirement, so he's taken a year or two off, and then he's going to reevaluate at that point. And I would say if he comes back in curls, there's a 99.9% chance that we'll play together someday. So and I would imagine in 5 or 10 years we'll still have a pretty good shot at winning Newfoundland and maybe getting back here. So we don't want to treat it as our well, I guess you kind of do want to treat it as your last one, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah, we're not going to end up in tears or anything at the end of the game. I think it's just a little bit frosty. I think the weather outside has had a bit of an issue. Yeah. We could see it as the game went on. It was starting to creep in more and more, and there's still curl. It was good speed. So as long as you didn't get out in the frost, you're okay. And I don't know what's going to happen tonight if it continues to rain. It might get a little bit worse, but. Fortunately for us, we only had a 7-8. I
was not real happy about it. The boys said, I think you got to go, and they probably dragged it an extra 10 feet, so I laid it down too late, so too bad. No, it was different. Obviously, it's really frosty out there, so hopefully they can control, but it didn't really affect it too bad. Like, the conditions were really quite good. Really quite good.
So you got off to a slow start in Ontario, too, didn't you?
I don't know. It's too bad. We totally controlled the game. We outplayed them, but it doesn't matter. I missed my last shot, and cost us the game. So. Don't feel very good about it.
I felt like we had a chance. It's early in the week. Everybody's getting used to the ice. The ice was a little difficult today, and I thought the more difficult it got, I think it favored our team over there. So, hey, it's a good start. Put it that way. Against a team like that, you can take whatever you can. Yeah, for some reason, that 8-foot out there felt like more like the button today in that game. So it was a lot tougher shot than it looked, really. And that's what we tried to force him into with our last shot. The obvious shot just to sink one around the corner guard, but we wanted them to kind of stick to the middle path and get in the sludgy stuff there, and I think that's exactly what it did. But actually, hindsight, at the hog line, I thought thinking that rock started stopping about 2 feet short of the rings, and those boys gave her hell the last from there on. It was actually fairly close. Well, I think when we saw the weather forecast, when you get rain and high humidity like that outside, it's bound to happen, especially when you get a building full of people. And it did get kind of unmanageable there at some points in time. There was a lot of snow lying around after the sweepers were done, and I think Glenn got caught in 9. I got caught in 9 on my last shot, so it was tough.
Well, we know Jamie's always giving us tough games in the past, Brier too, so very good player, and we didn't expect any different.
What about the ice? It's a little frosty out there.
First couple ends we were getting caught a little bit. Once he got out a little bit wider, he really got out in some frost. And, he had to throw it quite a bit harder out in the edge 12. So yeah, we got caught a few times, especially the second end. I don't know if we made one to the house until later in the end. So
made it tougher game for you?
Yeah, didn't feel too confident on a lot of the shots early. Just until later in the game, we figured out a couple spots and we felt confident to make some shots after that. But early it was a struggle just to know where to put the broom and what speed you needed. Any team you're playing first game, obviously you don't want to get off to that bad start, but yeah, obviously it wasn't so much the fact of maybe losing the first game, it's just not feeling very comfortable. It wasn't a very nice feeling out there for the first couple ends. We missed a lot of easy shots, so second half was much better though.